It's the footage every single Wrexham fan has been desperate to see. The drone is up, the cameras are rolling, and for the first time, we aren't just looking at dirt, we are looking at the future of the racecourse ground. McLaren Construction has stepped up the intensity, and what's happening behind those hoardings right now is absolutely massive for our 2026 ambitions. But that's not all. The festive fixture list has thrown us a proper gauntlet. 4 matches in 10 days that could define our season. And if you're worried about our recent form, wait until you hear the gaffer's unbelievable record on Boxing Day. It's a statistic that defies logic. We have a massive update on the cop stand, a tactical breakdown of the Christmas crunch, and the history that suggests we're about to turn a corner. Don't go anywhere, we've got a lot to get through.
Right, let's get straight into the thick of it. The Christmas period. In the Football League, this is where seasons are made or broken. And for Phil Parkinson's Red Dragons, the schedule is absolutely relentless. We are looking at 4 championship games in just 10 days. It's a proper test of stamina, squad depth, and let's be honest, the gaffer's rotation policy. Now we have to address the elephant in the room. We're currently sitting 15th in the table. It's been a bit of a sticky patch recently, winless in 5 outings. The lads have been putting in the shifts, but that final bit of quality, that rub of the green, hasn't quite been there. We need points, and we need them fast if we want to climb back up and keep those playoff places within touching distance. The madness kicks off on Boxing Day. And what a fixture to start with. Sheffield United are coming to the racecourse. This is a 5:30 p.m. kickoff, live on the telly, so the atmosphere under the lights is going to be electric. Make no mistake, this is a massive challenge. Sheffield United had a slow start, lost their opening 6 fixtures, but they've found their feet under Chris Wilder. They're sitting 18th, just 2 points behind us. It's a proper 6-pointer in the middle of the table. If we win, we create a gap. If we slip up, they leapfrog us. It's high stakes. But there's no time to rest. Literally days later, on Monday, we're back at the Kai Raz for the final fixture of 2025 against Preston North End. Kick-off at 7:45 p.m. Now you'll remember we played them just at the start of December at Deepdale. Kiefer Moore gave us that early lead, brilliant moment that, but they snatched a late equaliser to make it 1-1. Preston are flying high, unbeaten in 6 and sitting 5th. They are a tough nut to crack, but at home, with the crowd behind the lads, anything is possible. Then, to cap it all off, we ring in the new year on the road. January 1st, 2026, we travel to Ewood Park to face Blackburn Rovers. It's a gruelling run, but this is what we fought for. This is the championship.
Now, before anyone starts panicking about that winless run, I want to show you something that should give every Wrexham fan a massive boost of confidence heading into Boxing Day. There is something about Phil Parkinson and the day after Christmas. Whatever the gaffer tells the lads about laying off the turkey and the mince pies, it works a treat. Since taking charge, Parkinson has a 100% winning record on Boxing Day. 3 games, 3 wins. Let's rewind a bit. Last year, that foggy, festive affair at the racecourse against Blackpool, you remember it? The visibility was shocking, but the football was class. We won 2-1, and it gave us Paul Mullen's goal of the season contender. That volley was absolute filth, wasn't it? Just pure technique. And then super sub Stephen Fletcher coming in with one of his trademark late strikes to seal it. Go back to 2023. We were in League One, no local derby that year, so the computer sent us to Swindon Town, a battle of the Robins. It was tight, it was scrappy, but James McLean popped up with the only goal of the game. Professional, job done. And 2022, that was the Solihull Moors demolition. Mullin was the Christmas Grinch for them that day, bagged the hat-trick in a 5-0 thumping. Ollie Palmer and Aaron Hayden got on the score sheet too. That was Wrexham at her absolute best. This record is even more impressive when you look at the history books. Let's be honest, historically, Wrexham on Boxing Day has been a bit of a nightmare. Back in the 60s and 70s, it was grim. We only won 4 out of 16 Boxing Day games across 2 decades. Maybe the lads were enjoying the festive spirit of it too much back then. We lost 8 of those clashes. There were some bright spots, of course. 1961, player boss Ken Barnes leading a 5-1 win at Chesterfield. Or the 80s, remember Jake King? Before he was a hero against Porto, he was scoring on Boxing Day in 83 to beat Chester 2-0. Proper legend. But generally, it's been tough. Even in the 90s under Brian Flynn, we only managed 1 win on the 26th. Gary Bennett scoring a crew in 92. So what Parkinson has done is change the culture. He's turned Boxing Day from a potential banana skin into a guaranteed 3 points. And with Sheffield United coming to town, we are going to need every ounce of that festive magic. And now we arrive at the main event. The news that signals the next era of this football club. We have received a massive update regarding the Cop Stand redevelopment. It's been the topic of conversation in every pub in Wrexham for months, but thanks to new drone footage released by the Wrexham AFC fan zone, we can finally see exactly what is going on behind the scenes. Despite the freezing temperatures and the Christmas break approaching, the work rate at the racecourse hasn't dropped. It's actually accelerated. Here is the situation. The demolition is ancient history. The preparation is done. McLaren Construction is now fully engaged in the critical phase of the build. The drone footage reveals extensive activity on the ground. We aren't just moving dirt anymore. The teams are stabilising the ground. This is the heavy-duty pilings and foundation work that ensures the stand stands for the next 100 years. You can see the rebar cages being assembled, the drainage systems going in. It might not look pretty yet, but this is the bedrock. And here is the timeline that has everyone buzzing. We are stepping up progress ahead of 2026. According to the planners and the latest reports, the reinforced concrete cores and, crucially, the first structural steel elements are scheduled to be installed as early as the start of 2026. That is literally weeks away. Once that steel starts rising, the visual impact is going to be incredible. We are talking about a structure designed by Populous, the best in the business. It's going to restore the racecourse to a traditional 4-sided layout. But it's about more than just aesthetics. This stand is going to lift the capacity to around 18,000. It's going to feature a brick facade that honours the heritage of the town, safe standing areas for the atmosphere, and top-tier media facilities. Most importantly, completion of this structure will allow the racecourse ground to meet UEFA Category 4 standards. Let that sink in for a second. UEFA Category 4. That opens the door for international matches to return to Wrexham. The Welsh national team, youth championships, the 2026 UEFA European Under-19 Championship is already being talked about as a potential target. The fan zone footage shows the crews working through the winter cold. It shows a club that isn't waiting around. The Wrexham Gateway Partnership, the university, the council, everyone is pulling in the same direction. As one fan noted online, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Seeing the piles and the soil prep might lack the drama of a roof going on, but it is the sign of a quality build. McLaren isn't rushing, they are building a legacy. So, when you walk past the ground on Boxing Day to watch us play Sheffield United, take a look at that construction site. It's not just a building site, it's the physical proof of our ambition. The steel is coming, the capacity is rising, and Wrexham AFC is getting ready for the big time.
It's gonna be a massive few weeks. 4 games, crucial points on the line, and a stadium rising from the ground. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll have full post-match analysis after the Sheffield United game. Can Parky keep his 100% Boxing Day record? Let me know your score predictions in the comments below. Up the town!